Welcome to level 2. In this video we're going to learn how to do backwards marching, a backwards 2-foot glide and a plough stop for those that do end up going a little bit fast. Now I do suggest when you start to learn to go backwards, try not to go too fast because it can be a little bit scary. Okay, so when we were marching forward, what did we do with our feet? Do you remember? You remember what we did with our feet? Our feet were pointed outward in a V position. So what do you think you need to do if you need to go backwards? That's right, you need to go to an inverted V. So you'll be in this position. It may feel a little bit uncomfortable, but this will be the position, knees will be pointed into new skating position. So instead of being skating position here, we're into this position. Now, just watch for a second, watch what happens. As I start to lift my feet, I start gliding backwards, but you see how my feet are opening, okay? So very, very, very important. I'll say very one more time, very, because it is very important, that you bring your feet back together, okay? So you'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And if you get some speed, go into a glide, and then apply pressure to the outside of your skates, which is kind of, will feel almost, it almost feels like you're applying pressure a little bit further back now. So before, we were applying pressure to the front, now we apply pressure more to the back. So if I have my foot here, before we apply pressure about here when we're going forwards, now it's a little bit further back. So that would look more like that, okay? Now, you're not going to slow down super fast doing this. And one other thing, if you do happen to have skates with stoppers, then you can always stop. You can always stop like that. Although it's not what the stoppers are for, even though they're called stoppers. They're there for spinning and jumping, but you can use them in emergencies. You can, if you're going backwards, stop like that. Okay? So let's go through the key points one more time, and I'm going to do it going sideways. Okay, so into position, toes pointed inwards. Now we lift our feet, and as we lift, they will naturally go out. And then once we get some speed, glide on 2 feet just like this. And if you do go a little bit fast, then you can apply pressure to the outside of the feet. Okay, one more time. So into position here. Toes are pointed in, and we lift. And what can happen as well, you may feel like you're not moving backwards. So then I would suggest having a look down at your feet and checking what's going on, because maybe you're like, it's not happening, and you look down and your feet are flat. They're like they're parallel, just like this. So you need to turn them in, which I say it may feel a little bit uncomfortable on your hips, and then just try from there. And if you noticed, I'm shifting my weight to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. As you will get more comfortable skating forward or backwards, you will notice that instead of just being totally in the center here, eventually you will start to go side to side as you start forward and backward stroking. Okay, I'll show you one more time, coming towards the camera. So into position, toes pointed in, arms slightly forward, skating position, lifting the feet, marching, and glide on 2 feet, and apply pressure to the outside if you do manage to get some speed. Okay, so that has been backwards marching, a backwards 2-foot glide, and then a snow plough, or a toe stop, which can be an emergency stop. There's many names for everything, as always. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to practice everything you've been learning, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.